Good day everybody! Welcome back to the speech contest held by 2ndKEF English Festival, cooperated with East Java English Club. I'm Novi Wulandari from Islamic Senior High School Temayang, Bojonegoro. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable the committee, respectable the juries, and all my dearest friends who participate in this speech contest. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, all praises be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has given us health and comfort. Hence, we could join this activity in a good and enjoyable condition. Allahumma sholli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Salawat and salam always be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the brightness, from stupidity to the cleverness. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really glad to stand here, and it is very great pleasure for me in this precious scene to deliver my speech entitled The Influential Participation of Indonesian Young Generation in Keeping Local Culture. Ladies and gentlemen, well, Indonesia is a country that has a wealth of culture. Cultural diversity makes Indonesia being one of the countries that are quite great in the eyes of the world. The unique Indonesia culture attracts the world community to know it and even learn it more deeply. Many cultures cannot be mentioned one by one from Sabang to Merauke, but over the time, the culture in Indonesia is declining. As you all know that long time ago, Indonesia faced MEA or Asian Economic Community, which was officially held on December 31st, 2015, and this held out until now. Of course, it's not easy for this country to deal with this challenge and compete with it. It gives impact to the economic, political, and cultural conditions of Indonesia. Culture becomes one of the elements that is obviously affected by this agreement. Ladies and gentlemen, if we talk about the effect of Free Trade Agreement or FTA, it will be so huge. I want to give the real example of this phenomena, that is the development of film production and music of foreign made, which is freely downloaded in the internet. This will be serious effect for Indonesian young generation. Young people prefer foreign culture rather than local culture because it becomes a trend. Korean drama and Korean dance have become the most favorite entertainments for the youngster nowadays. BTS, for example, it is one of group singer and dancer from Korea. They become idol of youngsters because of their performance, appearance, and style. As the globalization hits and use of social media, foreign products spread out widely. It was very easy for other countries to share their culture and affect the way Indonesian culture think about them. If it works, then they will be affected and follow everything from outside, or even ask their friends to be in their side. It will influence the way they dress up and try to buy the product that the idol wears. And what is the result? At the end, they will lose their identity as Indonesian youngsters. So, what should Indonesian youngsters do now? Okay, there are some ways that the youngster can do to keep the local culture. The first, start to love the local culture. Local culture becomes a source of cultural resilience of the nation. The local cultural unity that is owned by Indonesia is a nation culture that represents the identity of the Indonesian state. Therefore, local culture must be maintained and well inherited, so that the nation culture remains strongly. Secondly, love the local product. Young people are easily triggered a trend and often be consumers. They prefer to consume rather than to produce. So, appreciating the local product and local creative goods is really needed. Wearing the local made clothes and being proud of the local brand and national clothes will be precious things. Self-appreciation will lead to wide appreciation that later comes from the outside. And the last is learn the culture sincerely. Young people should learn the culture sincerely, so it won't be claimed by other countries. If people of other countries prefer to learn our culture, then Indonesian culture will grow outside. It is potentially our culture is claimed because their technology about our culture is more advanced than our own. It's like reok, which is claimed by Malaysia a long time ago. So why it is become a responsibility for Indonesian youngsters to learn the culture? This is because the young generation still have a lot of energy and fully spirited to make a change in their life. They also have good and fresh ideas that could help to improve some aspect in order to support the development of country and strengthen the ability to compete in this modern time and globalized trend. Ladies and gentlemen, the last thing I want to say is the young generation should understand that not everything comes from outside is always good. They have to realize that keeping the local culture is much valuable and preserving it is their obligation. That's completely enough for me to this point. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.